So there's going to be like a few thousand people sorely disappointed like us when you're craving ice cream in this heat and you can't have any. Mwah, mwah. So guys, I know I'm not like a skinny mini, but a few weeks ago, or months even, like I didn't have a definition of like a boob and then like the flat bit here, and this makes me like really happy. Yay! Good afternoon guys. Well, I've been asleep all day. I literally felt really crap. My throat is just like red raw. I think it's why I'm coughing so much. I think Soph's been asleep all day as well. I think she's just coming in now. Huh? I'm just telling the guys that you're just coming in now. Yeah. What have you been doing?
I've just like potted up those plants, the ones that have already grown. Hello. Yeah, just like potted up those plants. Obviously I've not done seed checks, so I don't know where they are. I didn't know if you liked some seeds. So.
Not particularly, but did you not put them somewhere safe?
What seeds am I planting? I thought it was ones that you had.
I thought we were redoing
Oh, did
all the ones that got eaten.
you? Yeah. Another one got eaten. So that tape really doesn't work.
No. Do we have any?
I don't think so. I'm going to look now.
Well, if we don't do it then until...
Just hoping that they're not going to eat those ones overnight, because there's some really good looking ones there.
Could you not bring them in and put them in the kitchen window?
I don't think they do very well in here.
I just think that they will get eaten if we leave them out there.
I think there's something.
Yes. I currently have this person climbing on me.
It's my name.
Yes. Surgery tomorrow. No, the closer it's getting, the more I'm feeling really guilty and bad for putting her through this. But it's going to help long term, so it's got to be done. Oh, hello Dixie, thank you. So yeah, as you just heard, So's doing like repotted the surviving plants. Copper tape really does not work on slugs and snails. I mean, why they advertise saying it's amazing when it's really shite, I do not know. So I'm going to get Soph to give me a drink. I'm going to take my POTS meds and we'll see you in a bit. Soph broke my umbrella. I'm not happy.
You did offer it.
To get the frisbee that she got stuck in a bush. I didn't.
Quite high up.
I didn't offer you to break it.
Close did not.
But the girls are pooped. We knew that they wouldn't be long, and oh, yeah, I was just trying to find the words. At one point, literally, Dixie caught it, brought it back. She looked a bit hesitant, as if to say, I want to go home. But she didn't. She had one more go, and then next thing she knows, he locks eyes with us again and runs. And the reason why I paused was because this morning I was really struggling to remember what we did yesterday to give the vlog a title and like a description. I just remembered the spider. That should have been somewhere in the title and the description. What an epic fail. Oh, I suppose that if I did put it in the title, then people might have been too scared to come on to and watch the video. Good point. So if you've seen this vlog and not seen yesterday's, there's a whole spider sitch. I mean, the only part of the spider that you see is the dead bit at the end. But that was quite entertaining. Sophie was about to get Gizmodo in, but Pickle ran upstairs. So the second Sophie goes to get our tea ready, Pickle runs downstairs.
Is she?
Yeah.
I'll get him out after.
But when we were out there throwing the frisbee for the girls, I said to Sophie, I was just like, it's so sad because Albert's having the time of her life and she has no idea what is going to happen tomorrow. Like, it makes us feel so awful. But like I said earlier, it's going to benefit her. She needs it done because, like, more so than Pickle, because Dixie's not had a spay. We were going to, like, get it done after she had pups. But don't fall. The problem was, it just cost too much. And then, like, as soon as we had the pups, we ended up having to move house. And then things just kind of got on top of us, and we never got to really, like, afford it. And we was at the old vets then as well. So...
I'm so glad that we're not at the old vets now.
Oh God, yeah.
I don't think I would have...
I wouldn't have been as happy.
Not at all.
The new vets are just fantastic.
They're amazing, aren't they?
But yeah, with all Alba's, like, allergies and things like that, and the low immune system and things, it works in Alba's favour to have her done first.
Yeah, they said that because she's unwell and stuff, like, because she has these medical problems, she's more likely
to get sick,
to get cancer and stuff.
Yeah. So we just, and thankfully, God, get it out. These vets, ordinarily you're not allowed to do a payment plan because they're not... Oh, what was the word?
Well, they're not
like
legally lenders.
Yeah, they're not, legal lenders. So, because obviously we've been going for a long time and they really know us and we really know them and things, they've been really nice, and they've set it up so that we pay over...
That was cute.
Oh, we just suddenly just went along the floor. Yeah, they set it up so that we can pay over the next 3 months, which is still going to be a lot of money, and we're going to be, like, really restricted with what we can do, but it's going to be worth it. I'm thinking we will have to get Pickle's V-pillow up again. Remember, it literally just arrived when she had her lip and her foot biopsies, and she loved it, didn't she? Laying in it on the sofa here. The star one.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking she might want to...
It's extremely flat.
It's still like a supportive cocoon though, isn't it? If you, like, open it up.
Might be.
You might have to do that. But for now, we're going to have some tea, and then I've got to carry on makeshifting these poppers onto her outfit, because I don't think I'm going to be able to search for the popper machine. So I'm not even going to push myself, because I know that if I do, I'm just going to end up getting a migraine and being sick and whatever. So yeah, I'm makeshifting it with pliers. So, she's so adorable down there. She's just... But yeah, we're going to go have our salad as I'm waving my fork around. And we'll catch up with you in a bit. So it was just on the toilet, and she shouted out to me, "Have you seen what I done with the towel?" I was like, "You broke it." And she's like, "Yeah." So I was like, I've done that a lot. And she was like, oh, okay. It's like because I said it, she was just like, meh, I don't care then. But I think because I do it quite often, because the towel rack is like right at the door, and then we've got the towels dangling down, I, like, most of the time I can only reach the bottom, and obviously I use the bottom of the towel all the time to wash my hands. So I kind of sometimes like just go up a little bit and then I pour a little bit too hard and the towel breaks off. Oops. But Sophie's just getting Gizmodo in. I have just finished decorating another envelope and I'm about to start another pen pal so that hopefully, like, all of this mail that we've got coming on here can get posted tomorrow. It would be good because it's kind of stacking up. Yeah, and I got another pen pal today, but I'm not too fussed about getting that one sent out tomorrow because that one's just arrived.
Hi everyone! Do you see how cute I am? I've got a face and I'm okay with it.
So yeah, whereas all the other stuff was kind of like stacking up from when I was in surgery 4 weeks ago. So I've kind of just been like, oh, that's a nice breeze, Mum.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm liking that. Yeah. Just a second ago, Alba was kind of balancing on my leg and Soph's leg. And the reason why she wouldn't sit down properly was because the fan was just like blowing out and she was like, oh, like properly cooling down and she loved it. But yeah, like obviously the rest of my pen pals, like I said, they've been sitting there about 4 or 5 weeks because obviously the pain started a few days before I went into surgery. So obviously I don't like, I hate them stacking up that long. So the one that I received today, I can give it about another week, 2 weeks if needs be. I mean, I probably won't leave it that long because I do like to keep on top of them. And I never know how many more is going to come in that time. Yeah, and it's because I always build them up to do a batch at a time. I don't like, because obviously I love taking the pictures of them all together and listing all the countries that they're going to and things like that. So I do let them stack a little bit, but normally like 1 or 2 weeks to try and like build it up. And then it just makes it all look prettier when I post it on Instagram. But last night with Alba, with the like how we just showed you them with her sticking her head in Gizmo's bag of food. Every night when Soph's tidying up, she puts the bag of food on the stair lift while she's just sorting everything else out. And last night, normally Alba just sits there waiting for Soph to finish and to give her a little bit of cauliflower and broccoli. But last night, Alba put her 2 little front pawsy pegs on top of the chair and shoved her head in the bag trying to find some broccoli or cauliflower, knocked the bag over and all the leaves out. So she was just like, ooh, jackpot. And then went down and was like, I don't like the leaves. And just left the leaves on the floor waiting. But I'm thinking tomorrow, because obviously we're going to have to take a bit of food for her so that she's got something to eat afterwards, because like of all of her allergies and crap. So we'll give them a little bit of biscuits, just like a handful. We got these 2 treats, one of the treats that we're going to give her 2 of, which is the cheese and beef twirly ones. So we'll put that in it. But I'm also thinking maybe put in like a piece of broccoli and a piece of cauliflower, because she really likes that as well. So obviously it's an incentive to try and get her to eat post-op. Don't see why not. She likes it. Yeah. So I'm going to carry on with the pen paling. Soph's going to do hers. We'll see you in a bit. So with it being so stupidly hot, Soph went to go get an ice cream, or some ice cream. She gets to Tesco's and the freezers are empty. When we went the other day they were empty and we thought maybe like they just might have run out of ice cream. But now we're thinking that the freezers are broke. How inconvenient is this? Like, why have they not fixed it yet? It's increased heat in May. and they've got no ice cream. And we've only got one store in Launceston. I mean, we've got Aldi, but that's the one. But it's not really anything special. So there's going to be like a few thousand people sorely disappointed, like us, when you're craving ice cream in this heat and you can't have any. Mwah, mwah.
As you can see by her butt, Alba's been sat behind me for a while. And Charlie's just finished what she was doing, and she decided she wanted a hug. So she tried to tap her over to hug her.
I couldn't make it.
I'm very tired. So she's just kind of like this.
Balancing.
Yeah.
Do you think you could do it?
Yeah.
What? He's making noise.
Yeah. Very focused.
I'm really struggling.
Yeah, I'm so
I'm
tired.
very tired.
I'm very, very tired.
Oh.
Cute.
Mummy! Gizmo's got my bowlie! I got it. Are you cute? Bring it here and see. Can I kiss? Oh, you sneezed on me. How can you tell I've got a temperature? Jesus. That, to be fair, my temperature's 38.1 again tonight. It's like so predictable, but so annoying.
It's hot though.
It is. You have the window like... Although I am scared having the window open like that with how many spiders we've had in this house lately. Where's the conkers gone? We might have to put the conkers out.
I don't think it works, but you're convinced.
I am convinced. Every time I've had conkers in the windows, they've never come in. Let us know, have you heard of that theory? Have you practiced that theory? Has that theory worked? I believe it does. But that's just me. Pardon me. Oops. Oh, the food is packed away. Just the water left. Which we have to, like, pick up in the morning. I'm sure we could do that.
I'm not okay.
No. It's not nice. But it's going to do her good in the long run. I found out, like, the vets emailed me. And I found that they don't give, like, general anaesthetics, really, to dogs. Like, for smaller procedures, they just do it in the muscle or a small bit of analgesia in... Not analgesia, anaesthetic in the vein, but not like a full-on general. And then for big procedures, they do a gas through a tube in the throat. Which I didn't know that. I honestly thought that they did proper general like they do humans. But apparently it's easier on the heart, liver and kidneys. And they come round nicer and quicker. So I'm okay with that. I've been looking at someone else's YouTube. And Sophie and I are a bit confused. The person in question, they've like been trying to conceive for years, they lost a baby, and then they had their rainbow baby, and the name that they gave their baby that died, they gave their middle name to the rainbow baby. No, they gave their name to the rainbow baby's middle name. Would you do that? Or would you give your rainbow baby a completely new identity with not living in somebody else's shadow? I mean, when we have our rainbow baby, we're not going to be calling them Sky, River or Quinn. Like, we're not going to be putting their names as a middle name for the rainbow baby. They're going to have their own name.
Well, they're different people, aren't they? So.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, a lot of all the kit that we got, they're going to be using, but it technically hasn't been used by another baby. And even if we had 3 children, like, on Earth now, they would still all be using the same kit because it's called hand-me-downs. See, that's different, but I wouldn't give them their name. To be fair, my cousin, they've got 2 sons, and they've both got the same middle name.
It's a bit weird.
I don't get it. I really don't.
No, I don't get it either.
But then obviously that's our opinion again. But I want to know, what's your opinion?
Yeah, that's nice.
Would you do that? I don't know.
I don't know.
No. So we got to figure out a time that we got to wake up in the morning to get out of there. Initially, we wasn't going to be taking Dixie with us, but I said to Sophie that I don't think that she's going to be happy being left here being left in the car when we go into the vets in the morning. She's okay with that because we've done it a lot when Abba was having her injections at the vets. But I don't think that she's going to be happy being left in the house on her own. Because she's not been left in the house. She's never been left in the house on her own. Because when we first got her, she had Lottie. Then obviously she went into foster and they had Trixie. Then we had the foster dog Diesel. Then we had Lacey. And then we've had Albert, so she's never been...
I think there might have been 1 or 2 times when you were in hospital and I came to visit you before we had any other dogs.
Yeah. Well, that was like 4 years ago. So yeah, even then, that's quite a long time ago. So yeah, I think we've come to the conclusion we're going to take her with us and just leave her in the car. Because even though it's hot in the day, it's 9 o'clock that we're dropping Albert off, so it's not really...
No, I'm only doing those open anyway.
Yeah, so it's not going to be too drastic. So, we're going to go figure out what time we got to wake up. Take me meds, and then I'll probably be going to bed. Thanks for coming on our day with us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Tuesday, May 21st. Whispers. David's conscience began bothering him because he had cut Sal's robe. He said to his men, "The Lord forbid that I should do this." Sorry guys. David and his men, on the run from King Sal's, found themselves hiding in the dark recess of a cave. It just happened to be the same cave that Sal later entered to relieve himself. That's when David's men whispered to him, "Now's your opportunity. Today the Lord is telling you, I will certainly put your enemy into your power, to do with as you wish." Creeping forward, David lifted a hand against the key by cutting off a piece of Sal's robe. against the king, sorry. That's when that little voice, psst, from God, crept into the recess of David's mind, and he knew what he'd done was wrong. So once Saul left the cave, David told Saul what had happened, and that David would not harm him, even though the king had been relentlessly hunting David down, aiming to kill him. Many other times, people you trust will whisper things in your ear, urging you to take some action. You may or may not listen, but if you do, and your conscience kicks in, stop. Listen for God's psst. Consider what he would have you do, and trust his voice above any other. Help me keep my ears open for your voice, Lord, and follow your whisper and urgings above all others.